right, dude. I want to start a new segment tonight, man. It's gonna be fun. You're gonna laugh when I tell you what I want to do, dude.
Hold on.
Okay, we gotta do the Macarena, dude. Right?
Warm up. Warm it up. All right, let's go.
Oh boy, thank you very much for stopping by, everybody. We appreciate it. This is Danny and Kevin with the BMX Podcast, and thank you very much for joining us. Yep. Coming back, and so today we're going to be talking about some. Pictures, right? And we're going to do some magazine picture. What are we going to be doing today, Danny? You describe it.
All right. So in an effort to make things creative, I pulled out, 6 different BMX magazines. It's going to go from 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, and 88. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the race photos in here. We're going to try to find the most epic race photos from that magazine. We're just going to talk about them, compare them, and just have some fun with it so you guys can get a little bit of a visual of what we're looking at. Because we were talking about epic race photos, but it's hard to do it when we can't show it. You know, we got to wait for Kevin to do the edit, add the photo, and it would be a little tricky. So I thought of something a little bit different.
Originally to the audience out there, my idea was to talk about our picks for the most epic BMX photos of all time. And I went through and I found 4, I believe, that I liked, and then Danny kind of came up with the variation, with the hybrid of what my idea was. I'm sure after we get through this, now my idea was not necessarily just racing photos; it was going to be BMX photos.
So freestyle, race,
everything. Everything. Yeah. Now I'll tell you before we start. I'll tell you. Well, first off, let me go for the new subject I want to do. Retractions or corrections, dude. I'm wrong all the time, dude, and I found out that I was wrong on a couple things. So you mind if I go through and I cop to my mistakes?
No, go for it.
Okay. So remember I think it was the last. This video might not even be released yet. I think I edited it today about the Bad News Bears. You asked me the AMF or you asked me about Huffy or
breaking training. I talked about breaking training.
Yeah. So your original question was, which should I choose, Murray or Huffy?
Right.
Okay. I don't think that video is aired yet.
Yeah, it did.
It did? Okay.
Yeah.
So in the video, I chose Murray because of the number plate in the middle of the frame. But when I was editing the video, I found out that that's Huffy, not Murray.
Oh, yeah. It had like the checkers.
Huffy number plate.
Yeah, it said Pro Thunder and it had checkers in it or something like that.
Whatever. But I looked through it. When I was doing the edit for the video, I looked for about an hour trying to find a Murray bike with the number plate in the middle. No, they're Huffies or AMF.
Okay.
So
not to interrupt your thought, but I'm still sticking with Murray because I'm trying to envision what these bikes look like around the time I was in middle school. And I'm like, if I wanted a kind of a wannabe BMX bike, I would probably lean towards Murray. They just had a better look to them, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I stick with Murray, but I thought that was kind of funny that I made the mistake of Huffy.
It was always like Haro or 09. Like, there was no other variances. It wasn't until I raced in the 90s and I got one of those oval lizard skin ones. They were all of a sudden everybody was doing the throwback oval ones, so I followed the trends and got one, and I didn't even like that. I just sold it on eBay. I never liked it. And had you ever, when you first started racing, dude? I think I started before you, but did you get that issued number plate from ABA? It's like a square number, well, more rectangular. Already has the numbers on it. Did you get that?
Not with numbers on it, but I did have a rectangular plate.
You did have one, yeah. That was. I signed up in '82, and back then ABA would issue you your number plate. It was rectangular, and it already had your number on it. My first number was 1088. I still remember that.
Oh wow!
And it came with a few ABA stickers, and it said your district was on the bottom, so it said Cal 4 for me. And so I remember that, and I go, that's such a cool idea, you know. And it would be really cool if, I know it's probably really expensive, but if USA BMX did something like that, That would be awesome. Like, hey, you're brand new to the sport. Here's your number plate. I think that would be super cool.
It's like 49 cents in plastic, dude. If you bought 1,000 of them or something, they're cheap. They wouldn't be that expensive.
Yeah, I mean, would you think it would be good for all racers, or just like the novice who first signs up, here's your number plate, or would you think it'd be cool for just everybody? Because I don't think everybody would use it, but I was just kind of spitballing that, you know.
I don't think anybody would use it. They might keep it for.
Uh-oh, there you go. I'm sorry, you cut off, Kevin. What'd you say?
I don't think anybody would. I don't even think a beginner would run it now, but they could keep it for posterity.
Yeah. I would think that somebody that's brand new, man, like let's say an 8-year-old novice gets a number plate in the mail, I think you'd want to strap that onto your bike. I think I did. I was so happy. I was 12, dude, and I was so happy to get it. And it wasn't even drilled out. Like my dad drilled it out so I could put the zip ties on there. And
you got to heat up a screwdriver and stick it through the.
Yeah. I remember my dad going, drilling it out for me, and I put it on my bike, dude, and I proudly had that on my bike, man. I was like, look at that, I'm a racer. I remember thinking that would be something I would really think they should do. They should revisit that. I think it would be awesome.
Yeah, dude. One thing, man, before we get started, have you ever thought about, do you think it'd be a good idea for us to go live at any particular point?
Actually, it's funny you said that, because a couple of people have asked us, how come you guys don't go live? And I go, well, we're trying to polish the show, and when we go live, it's a little hard because you cannot edit once it's done. Unless you screen record the whole thing, go back and edit, and then put a clean version. I guess you could do something like that if you wanted to.
I can edit it, but it would take me. So I can record. Okay. We could go live. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right.
I would like to go live when we bring the Beer Budget BMX guys on, because they're always going live. So we can say, hey, you guys want to go live? We'll go live with you. You know, we can try something like that. They want to play. They want to play trivia. I think they mentioned something about Friday nights are good for them. Or other than Friday nights, I think they race at Roseville Friday night, and then they come on and do their show. So
I was just thinking about, like, say.
I would say there's no requirement to come on a show other than you love BMX and you want to talk about it. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, you don't have to be famous, right?
Yeah, just if you want to come on and talk about this, because there are guys that comment on my channel about certain things, like, oh man, this. This one guy today, he was commenting on my last video. That I said, man, I'm from New Zealand and I raced the World Championships and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'm thinking, this guy's got so much to say. All I could think about was, come on the podcast, dude. Don't waste it in little chit chat with me. Come on and share the story. You know, I think that's my goal for us anyway.
Yeah. Do you get? It's funny because people might think that this is all fabricated, but we don't talk that much. Ironically, right?
When we have phone conversations, this is how it goes. Kevin will text me and he goes, you got 5 minutes? And I always go, sure. And if I'm working, I just let me log off. Or, if I'm out walking, I'm like, sure, whatever. And Kevin goes, okay, here's my idea. Boom, 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 boom. And he goes, okay, man, talk to you later. Peace. And I'm like, that was 5-minute conversation. So that's kind of how we formulate the ideas.
So my point was, we don't talk that much. So this is kind of my bringing this up, but I mean, do you get a lot of feedback as of right now? I mean, I get probably 1 or 2 texts or messages a week about just generalized stuff about the podcast or about whatever, about BMX. I think that you get a lot more comments or a lot more connections with viewers. Am I right?
It comes and goes. Sometimes I'll get like 20 comments. Sometimes I'll get like 5. So I never really know what to expect with my videos.
I'm talking about DMs though, like.
Oh, DMs. I get a lot of messages on Facebook. That's where I'm getting a lot of messages. Like people will just, DM me through Facebook a lot.
Supportive, or do you get any negative ones?
I have not seen anything negative, and which is thank gosh, because I mean I would crush my soul if somebody said, "You guys suck, just hang it up." But that would only make me try harder, I think.
You know what? There's a negative comment. I probably got 2 since I've been doing this, and it's currently on the trailer for Rainer's episode, International BMX Relations, and I think the comment says something like, "This is sad. You guys are old men living in the past about talking about kids buying," something like that. And I thought it was funny, so I looked it up. I won't delete a comment unless it's like insulting, to me or to the guest or whatever like that. I think it's funny when you delete the thing, then they go on, then they think they won, and they think, oh, he couldn't handle the criticism or whatever. But I leave it. It's on there right now if anybody wants to look at the comment. It's something like, "You guys are sad," or "This is sad. Watch this video," or something. And I just said, I was gonna put on there, "Well, thanks for watching. Thanks for spending an hour watching the show or watching."
Yeah, I mean, that would be the best response of "Hey, man, I appreciate the feedback. Thanks for watching." I never engage with people when they want to argue online. I just don't.
All right, man. So at this particular point, I think we're going to try out our new little thing going on here. So explain again, and let's get started with the picture thing.
All right, so let's go through. We're going to go through 6 magazines, and I'm going to pick out some photos out of each of these magazines from 1983, 1984, 85, 86, 87, and 88. So this is right around the time you were racing, and when I was definitely racing. And then you can give some ideas of what you like, and then we'll compare, talk about them, and so forth. So I'm going to start with 1983, and I only have 3 magazines here that actually have covers, but the cover on this magazine is highly ranked to me in terms of most epic shot in the magazine. So I'm going to show you this cover.
Okay.
All right, now I'm going to show you 3 photos, and I want you to rank them 1 to 3 and tell me which one's one being the best and so forth, okay?
Okay, all right.
That's your first choice, and I'm just going to randomly pick photos. I'm going to try not to take too long so we can get through these. And I did not pre-pick these, by the way. I went ahead and just came up with this idea tonight. Okay, here's a freestyle shot. Now, this one looks like it's going to be Mike Buff on a quarter pipe. Take a look at that shot.
Okay.
Okay, now you got 2. You got the cover with Brent Patterson, and you got the Mike Buff one, right? That's 1983. All right, so we got 3 so far. Now I'm gonna find one more. Oh, dude, this is another freestyle shot, but it's freaking awesome. This is gonna have Mike Buff, R.L. Osborne, and Pat Romano in a centerfold photo. Bam.
Okay. All
right, now you got 3. So let's tell me which one would be number 1.
The one, the centerfold right there is number 1.
Okay.
Number two is the cover. Number 3 is Mike Buff on the ramp. Okay,
so 2 is going to be the cover, and then 3 is we're going to go with Buff on the quarter pipe, right?
Yeah.
All right. You want to talk about it now, or do you want to come back to it?
Yeah, that wasn't a very impressive cover shot to me. I've seen about 100 ones that are better than that. But I remember that centerfold ad, and I think that's trick. I think that's a good ad. I like that ad in the middle.
All right. So with what Kevin chose, the only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to rank the cover shot as number 2. That would have been my number 2. Number 1 is definitely the centerfold because that thing is freaking awesome. And then we'll put Mike on 3rd. Is that the one? Is that the way you did it?
Yep.
Yeah, I did it the same way you did. Yeah, I think I totally agree. So you're making the cover 2nd, right? Okay, pretty good.
It's still a shitty cover though.
You don't like this cover, man? Take a look at it one more time, dude. What about this cover do you not like?
I mean, I've seen worse, but it's okay. But I don't think it's that spectacular.
Oh man, you're killing me, dude. All right. Can I change my answer? I don't agree with you. This one right here is one that I see all the time. What did you think of these hutch ads, man? Did this make you want to run out and go buy a hutch?
No.
You didn't like these ads?
It did make me want to go buy a hutch, that's for sure.
I like the team shot, though.
All right.
Yeah, that's really cool. I like the team shot on that one. And let's take a look here. What do you think of this Raleigh ad, man, from 1983? I think you and I looked at this one before.
The bike is horrible, dude. I guess the graphics are okay.
All right, so if you were to rank it from 1 to 3, 1 being the best, 2 and 3rd being the worst, what would you rank this ad at?
Out of what? Out of the last 2 that we looked at?
No, let's just say in general.
That's a 3.
That's a 3? Okay. Look at this shot, odds and endos. What would you say this? 1 to 3, 1 being the best?
2.
You're giving that a 2?
Yeah.
You suck, dude. You're so hard. You're like the Simon Cowell of BMX, dude.
I like that, dude. I like that.
Yeah, you're gonna own that now, dude. Oh, didn't recognize at 30 Fest.
Kevin Hall?
Clint Miller.
Oh.
That's a great shot, dude.
I didn't I totally recognized him. I pointed out to you.
You pointed him out to me the day after.
The day you got there.
Didn't somebody tell you that's Clint Miller? And you were like,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, Rich told me. He goes,
yeah, that's why Rich told me that.
Oh, shit, really?
This is the one for me, dude, all day long. I love this shot.
That Clint Miller shot, by the way, was a 1.
Yeah, that's definitely a 1, yeah. Then let's do one more for this era because we've been talking for how long? Oh, we're good. We're only at 54 minutes.
We got another 3 hours to go, man.
Yeah, man. 3. Oh, my gosh. Kevin, I missed so many good shots, dude. We're going to have to – I almost want to start the whole thing over again.
No, we're not starting over again, dude.
But look at this shot. This is the Unworld Championships. This is a great race shot. What do you think of this?
That's a 1.
Oh, my God. That's a 1 all day long.
Is that Clint and Kuhara?
Yeah, we got Clint and looks like Brian. And there is it looks like a JMC rider. But I can't see who. It's not saying who he is. So whoever this is, I apologize. I hate when I don't get their names. I hate when I do that.
It had to be a pro, right? Because
it had to be a pro because it said Brent. Oh, that was Brent. Brent Patterson totaled them all in the A Pro class. So Brent won that day. That's a great shot. So let me ask you a question, dude. Let's say you are a BMX photographer. You're with BMX Action. Would you be focusing on the first straight, the biggest jumps, the turns? If you were looking for the best shots, what do you think you would focus on? You're in the infield.
After the first jump, going into the first turn.
Yeah, dude, I love the first straightaway because that's when they're at their peak of speed, right?
And they're tucked.
And they're battling. And I would really want to get shots with a lot of people like battling. I think the more the better because it just makes for a better shot. Not that like single riders on their own aren't awesome because they are, but I think that's what I would focus on, definitely. Go back to that. So when is the Hall of Fame induction due?
I don't know, dude. Mid-September. It's around the same time as Dirty Fest, I think.
Do we need tickets for that? Is that the deal?
Yeah. Well, yeah, you got to buy tickets to get in. My whole thing was if I go by myself, I'm gonna be like eating lunch by myself. It'll be like,
I can't leave you on your own. I wouldn't leave you by yourself. But hey, I know that Mike is going to be filming live.
Yeah.
In the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe we should consider it, dude. If
I'd have to pick one. I have to pick either Frogtown or the Hall of Fame. So if whatever we'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Because Frogtown's next month too, right? Yeah. I don't know. We'll talk about it offline.
But dude, imagine just bear with me, dude. Bear with me, right?
Okay.
You come down. We stop off in San Diego and grab Shane. We got a person filming, and we just go out and we drive and we film the whole thing, dude. All the dirt, all the troubles, the tribulations. We get a room at the Hard Rock Tulsa. We go out and party at night. Hit the Hall of Fame. I don't know, dude. I'm just spitballing, dude. That'd be fun.
You think Shane is down for that?
I have no idea. I just think that'd be funny if we had 3 guys.
That would be pretty funny, man. Yeah, we have to get. I would probably fly to San Diego and then drive with you guys.
Or whatever, whatever.
Yeah,
anyway, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out offline. With Stu Thompson.
3.
You're giving that a 3. Is it because it's for Huffy?
It just doesn't look very innovative.
You know, I am gonna say that the commercials that they did for this era for Huffy were pretty cool. They were really cool. I ran a couple of them on some of my videos. You should YouTube them. I mean, they're 80s corny, but they're cool at the same time. You should check it out. They put some money in it.
You are so in love, dude. Man, I'm trying to think of the right word, man. I'm gonna think about it, dude.
Anything. I love it.
You love this shit, dude.
I do, man.
I like it a lot. You love it.
It's almost like because of that I discovered I could do YouTube stuff, and then you and I hooked up. Now I can talk about it all the time.
let me just say one thing, and this is from the heart, dude.
Yeah.
Not the first time that you came on the show. The second. The second time you came on, and we were going to do a magazine review. I knew right there that episode was magic. I knew it. When you came on, I said, "This is what it should be," and that's straight up, dude. And I was like,
"Yeah,
how am I going to get this dude back on the podcast?"
Yeah,
the first time was a little awkward, but the second time was gold. So
yeah, I think I was standing in my kitchen for the second one.
Yeah,
and the first one, I was thinking to myself, why does this guy want me on his podcast? I'm no pro. I'm a local racer, and I was like, I don't have a lot to talk about, I was a little nervous about that. But then I'm like, oh, well, I'll just do what I normally do.
That's what I'm saying, dude. I don't care if people are famous.
Right.
It's all about the stories and the interactions. That's what I care about, dude. Dude, there's plenty of other podcasts that interview famous people, dude.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't want to get too far into it, dude, but yeah, you don't have to be famous.
I don't think that having the most famous racer guarantees you the best content.
For sure.
So it's hard though, man. If you're trying to interview somebody and they're not being too responsive, it's difficult to get that energy out of them. So sometimes when you and I are just like, hey, let's just go on and just do a show, it's fun. It's easy because we don't have to try to bring somebody along. Come on, keep up with us.
I love this shit, dude. So do you find it harder or more challenging to interview someone that has a Wikipedia page that's been in 20 interviews, that's answered the same question 20 times? Do you find it harder to interview that person or easier to interview that person?
I'm going to give you an example. Porsche 944 behind him. And I thought it was so cool. I cut it out and hung it up in my locker in high school. And I posted on Facebook, I go, this was one of my favorite race photos, inspired me to go race and practice. And Greg Hill commented on that. He said, hey, man, I'm super flattered on that. And then he sent me his book and signed it.
That's badass, dude.
I have it. And this one's actually signed by Harry Larry, and it says old school rules.
There you go.
And I didn't get this. My cousin James got this one too. So
where did James get all these signed?
Like I told you, he really got into racing again with his stepson.
So he saw them at the track and they signed at the track.
Mm-hmm, yeah, he made an effort to get these signatures when he saw them, and he wanted me to have them. So that's why I framed them. They're hanging in my office. You know what I mean? So it's really cool. I told him, are you sure you want it? He said, no, you can have it. I know you're going to take care of it. So I'm like, yep, that's why I have those.
All right, man. All right, dude. So give one last pitch. Tell people what you do, bro.
Oh, yeah. Danny Pena, BMX. No, so Danny Pena, BMX Racing on YouTube. We're doing magazine reviews, BMX race reviews, all BMX content. I even lately been throwing in my personal builds and stuff like that. So I'm experimenting with different things. And thanks to Kevin, I have a whole lot of shorts. So come please like and subscribe. That's all I got.
Richard, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We hope that you are enjoyed. And If you'd like to support the BMX podcast, just all you have to do is go on to BMXPERTSPodcast.com. You can watch our episodes there. You can purchase. You can grab a shirt, a sweatshirt, or a hat, or most importantly, subscribe. Send me an email. Send Dan an email. Tell us how we're doing. And other than that, that's all we have for you, everybody, tonight. Thank you very much. The snack bar's closed. The Jello's jiggling. The fat lady's singing. That's it for tonight. Thank you very much, everybody. Until next week, the track is closed.
See you, Kev.
Later, man. Thanks, buddy.